Welcome back to the Talking Hedge. I'm Josh Kincaid, and this is your Cannabis Business Podcast. Today, we are here live at the World Trade Center. We're going to be talking about everything that is terpenes. We are here with some awesome guests, and so let's just kind of get right into the bios here. First off is David Heldreth with True Terpene. Next up is Dr. Alison Draisin. She's representing Terpestival and CASP. And remotely, we have Kayla Hall with Cannabinder.
And also remotely is Hunter Holliman with Forefront Ventures.
And then we have Nicole Wicker of Altopa. Nicole is the CEO and founder of Altopa, maker of the Oblend. And we are at the World Trade Center. It's a little shout out to them. The World Trade Center grows trade and investment by providing direct access to the largest business network in the world with 300 offices in 99 countries. The World Trade Center Tacoma is the lone trade service for the Pacific Northwest. Their seminars, award ceremonies, and conferences can generate contacts and contracts. Trade research can clarify opportunities, and their matchmaking can turn those opportunities into trade. Personally, I get peace of mind with international purchase orders from bank guarantees and international letters of credit. I also like the e-commerce export store, which is partnered with Alibaba. It's translated to 18 languages and gives you an opportunity to put your products online and get them overseas to hard-to-reach places like Asia. Well, last year alone, the global essential oil market demand was 227 kilotons. There's robust growth of end-use industries. It's translated into an upswing in the demand for the product. There's an increase in demand for energy and health drinks in recent years. It's led to an increased use of essential oils and beverages. And also the number of recreational lifestyle users has also increased the demand for essential oils in spa and relaxation aromatherapy companies. And so I heard that the Oblend was selected for a Consumer Electronics Show 2018 Innovation Award honoree in the fitness, sports, and biotech product category. And rumor has it your Oblend machine can create was synthetic and natural vapes, tinctures, culinary oils, massage oils, lotions, drinks, aromatherapies, and supplements from herbal extracts and essential oils. So I'm wondering if that's true, and how do you position this Oblend for first mover advantages?
So I'm with a company called Altopa, and we have created a device called the Oblend. And if you think of a printer ink cartridge model, it's similar in that model in that you have these cartridges filled with a variety of ingredients. They can include isolated cannabinoids. It can include whole plant. It can include the distillates, terpenoids, flavonoids, essential oils, and basically you use an app, and you can either use a search engine to find recipes for treating pain or inflammation, and recipes will surface that are working for other people. You can decide to make one of those, and within a minute you'll have your product that is very consistent. So it's the first device that is able to mix all of these different ingredients with different viscosities with precision. We are planning on also bringing in like Chinese traditional medicine and Korean traditional medicine. And with our platform, the world can start sharing what works best for pain. We think we know what works best for pain in the US, but what are the Chinese using? And what are the Vietnamese using? So I think it's a great place to collaborate and share information. As far as the first movers, we were commercializing in 2 months. Cannot wait. And we are eventually, we believe this will be in consumers' homes. But we are similar to Keurig. We're going to businesses first. And those businesses will be able to have the data to see what is working for pain, because people can adjust the recipe and the terpenes. And we also believe that everybody's different. Every body's different. So what works for me may not work for you, and it may be different for my child and my grandfather. So although we may think there, and we may see these clusters of ingredients that are working for, let's say, Parkinson's or Alzheimer's, it may be just a little bit different for everybody else. So the first movers will have the advantage of collecting the data based on real usage versus, like an opt-in, and this is how I feel, this is how it made me feel. Or there's some companies out there collecting data based on prescriptions. But how do you know the patient was in compliance with the prescription? So we're excited about all of the data that we'll be collecting, and hopefully we'll be able to help a lot of healthcare providers and consumers and help advance cannabis science.
Sounds like some of the work that you're doing, Alison.
I was just sitting here thinking we have to exchange cards because that would be really cool, because I know that we see so many different types of patients. Chronic pain, anxiety, oncology patients, and so it would be very interesting to test something like that out in our clinic.
We would love it. It's great.
Hunter, how do you position Forefront for your first mover advantage?
Yeah, absolutely, and that's a very, very good question. There's a lot of multi-state operators out there that, again, I referenced the land grab consolidation M&A play right now. We look around the industry towards our, competitors, and we think that there is too much emphasis just being put on the land grab. We see, honestly, quite a few operators out there probably overextending themselves, and the quality of the product, the quality of the service, the quality of the experience for the consumer drastically goes down, and that, being spread too thin leads to crazy high employee turnover. It creates all sorts of problems. So our CEO, Josh Rosin, was in a Forbes article, I think, recently talking about while everybody else is really out there in the consolidation game playing Monopoly, just trying to buy up as much real estate as possible, Forefront's taking a more prudent approach. Not to say that we aren't playing in the M&A game. Our biz dev team is extremely busy, vetting due diligence on companies just constantly. But we prefer to not overextend ourselves. Instead of playing Monopoly, we play risk or strategy, where Stratego, where you're concerned about your supply lines on the front line, right? You're trying to maintain the quality and the integrity of your brand. And so, is it great to just go out and buy out everything? I mean, the money's there. Honestly, there's never been such a feeding frenzy around this space in cannabis as there is right now. But we think that we will continue to, separate us from the other MSOs by our dedication to customer service and quality of the plants, and maintaining our corporate integrity and really not getting overextended. We think that's going to be a major, major differentiator for who we are versus some of our competitors out there.
So I want to thank everybody for being here today, and appreciate you being on the podcast, The Talking Hedge. I'd like to thank my guest, Nicole. She's with the Oblend, or Altopa, maker of the Oblend. I'd like to thank Alison. She's representing CASP and the Terpestival. I want to thank David. He is here with True Terpenes.
I also want to thank my guest, Hunter Holliman with Forefront Ventures.
And Kayla is here representing the Canna-Stamp and Canna-Binder.
Thanks, Josh.
And we're going to wrap this up. I'm Josh Kincaid. This is a Talking Hedge, your cannabis business podcast. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, or don't. And I'm out.